Alright, right next to our campground, we have the DeSoto National Wildlife Preserve. We've been all through here. Sheila took some video. We'll have that later. And you get to see all this awesome stuff. It's beautiful through here. But, alright. Wilson Island. See, we came from there, which is like way out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let me take you down to the camp. Alright, so you come up here. This is the building where you're supposed to check in out. We did not check in. They already had our reservation tags up. It's been super quiet here. Only downfall we have, no internet. All them trails. There's one of the trails me and Sheila went on. This goes down to the water. And of course they got trails in between all these trees. Down that way, you got the ranger's house. Okay. Now into the campground we go. Okay. That's what you see coming in. It's beautiful down through here. Lots of woods. Lots and lots of woods. Okay. Here's your self-pay center. Honor system. But of course, you know, they'll come check you out if you ain't paid. Come down here. Now, at one point, from what I understood from Google, this place flooded. At one point, the campground was underwater. There's me and Sheila. I think that's the reason why I think they may have just moved the campground up here because you got all new concrete and I mean the sites are nice. These are tent sites, man. They're huge. You get so much more space as a tent. Anyway, there's another section down here. It's where you're going to find the shower houses. And they got like vault toilets. So there's the toilets. There's the shower house. Basically one shower house for the whole place. Big boat. Here's the playground. And they got like 3 tent sites down here, and that's it for all this space. And if you're in a tent, you got all the space. So we made it to the end of that road. And here comes up another vault toilet. Here's 2 reserved spots for like youth camp. They showed to be reserved, but nobody showed up. They were supposed to be here today and stay through Sunday, but nobody showed up. What we just drove through. And then this here, coming up, that's that road I told you, it goes down to the water. We're going to head on down there. I'll meet you there. So we're headed down to the boat dock. That's that youth camp I was just telling you about. We're headed down this area down here. They got like vault restrooms everywhere, which is kind of cool. And they actually keep them up too, which is surprising. Alright. You can see it, there's a vault restroom right there. Alright, so now we're coming up on the pavilions. Let me tell you, it's about the only place you're going to get any internet. If you can imagine, for me to work, I sat down here in my truck. My truck seat became my office. I tried in the pavilions, but the customers could hear the wind on the phone, so that didn't work. So, let me show you. I told you this was like a old campground. I'll take you over to the other campground here in just a minute. This is like extra parking. I don't know what it's extra parking for, but this is extra parking. I know y'all want to see restrooms, right? I'm showing you all the restrooms, all the good spots. Oh, there is a quarry across there. I read on Google, they said there was a quarry across the way. They shot off fireworks first night we was here. Couldn't figure out what they were celebrating. Okay. So, it says that this is the Dogwood Trail. I guess that's parking for the Dogwood Trail. Now, here in a minute I have to shut off the camera because there's no way to turn around like while you're on the bicycle. At least I'm not talented enough to do that. See, there's a spot. Oh, shoot. I'll fall. And there's a spot. See, these are grown over camping spots. Here's another one. There's a whole bunch more down through here. I'll take you to the other one. Well, let's go see the boathouse first. Well, not the boathouse, but the boat water. Yeah, where the water is. But this was nice down in here. Camp down in here and get all the shade. Yeah, because the end of this, it don't go nowhere but except through like a hiking trail. Okay, we're going to take you to the end of it, and then I'm going to get off the bicycle and turn around. See, it just goes to a trail. It just stops. I rode this trail. It goes that other road. So you can see it better coming back this way. You see the old camp spots. You see it a lot better on the other one. I'll show you the other one. We made it back out. We're back over here by the pavilions. Let's go down here by the water. It's a little cool today. Had to pull out the sweatpants and pajama bottoms. Here's the extra boat parking. Now there's a shower house, but they got it locked up, so it's not used anymore. Because I really think that was part of the old campground. Anyway, so here's water. I've seen a few boats come down in here. And this here is the Grand Old Missouri River. Okay, real fast now. Whew. Okay, so coming back through, I don't know if you can see it. There's the RVs. There's the used camp area. It's the road we was coming up. We're fixing to go off in there. I know it don't look like much. I just want to show you where the current campground used to be. And I think that's the part that went underwater, and the reason why they have this new area over here that everybody uses. Because they got all this blocked off. I got all excited thinking it was like a bike trail that's paved, because I like those kind of trails. I done learned on this trip that I don't like the trails that are not paved. They're not comfortable on the boat. Okay. See this little road off to the right? That's a road to a campground that you're not allowed to go to because it's blocked off. Okay, here we go. We're going to go through here anyway. Because we can. We're on a bicycle and we can. So, there's a long one right there. Actually, I think that was a road. There's a spot. There's some better ones down in here, you'll be able to tell. There's a spot. Ain't no electricity down here anymore. There's one. There's one. There's one over here. Some decent spots. Lots of shade. Bet you it was a nice campground. But I wonder if this is what was underwater. I bet you it was. Oh, I'm going to have to turn around. Oh, shoot. Alright guys, well that's about it. Heading back to the house. We'll get packed up. By the time y'all see this, we'll already be at our next location. We didn't have any internet. I know we've been gone for a couple of weeks. Sorry about that. And let me tell you, internet has been a problem. We thought we had it figured out. Ooh, gotta check them brakes. Because I tell you, we got T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. Thank goodness we got them all. But down in camp, you're not getting nothing. Alright, headed back to the house. See these campers over here, they get their own road. This is the through traffic road. getting a little chilly. I'm gonna go home, eat me some nice beef stew, homemade, slow cooked in the crock pot. A little bumpy. With some crackers. Curl up with my pups. My puppy dogs. We didn't go on any hiking trails with the dogs. I mean, we went on one trail. I wouldn't consider it like we got tired and turned around.
Well, this is one of the sections of the Missouri River. It's a boat launch here. I wanted to get my last year's birthday gift from Dee, my magnet fishing out, and go along the pier. Just haven't been able to do that because the weather has been quite iffy since we've been here. More videos to come. Got a couple geese hanging out by the water. And I have to stand corrected. It's 524,000 acres. There's a lot to see today. And also, please excuse some of the video that's jumping because some of the roads are gravel roads. I will try to do better. Now this is a part of the park that did not get hit by the wildfires, as you can see in the lush greenness all around. Maybe we'll see a fox or two coming up. That would be nice. Okay, today is September 22nd, 2022. It's my birthday. So this is what we're going to do in the adventures that I'm going to take everybody on. Let's go have fun. Okay, I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to go slow. This is the first deer I've seen. We've been here a week. Does she have a baby with her? I can't tell. But I see, yeah, there's two of them. Yay, we found deer. I just got done saying to Dee, we haven't seen deer in a while. It's okay, babies, I'm not going to hurt you. Ooh, there might be three. And this is why we came to the section that most people don't go. So that we can see the animals that most people can't see. And that's how far away we actually are from them. They're real little. The one in front closest to me is very curious. Run up to the car or towards the car and then turn around and run away. But I'm hoping that I can get real close to them. We're going to see what happens here. We've had a lot of rain the last couple of days. As you can see, I can't imagine it would take too much to flood. But the birds love it. Here is the other end of the DeSoto Lake. And you will see coming up, we go into the Missouri River. It's beautiful out here. Now this time last year, all of these lands were underwater during the big flood that they had here. Part of the park you can see and tell that it was underwater. And then there's another section of park that looked like they had a massive forest fire. We'll see if we can't get some of that as well. Now we were just on the other side over there. And I came on this side because there was a lot of birds for us to see over here. Some of their specialized birds that they are trying to literally rescue and save from extinction. Don't know if I'm going to get them in the trees, but there were some. Those are whitetails. I don't know their actual name, but they're black with white tails. Quite interesting. So we're going to go see what the Bertrand Discovery Site is, and we're also going to go check out the steamboat exhibit. Well, then I came across this board. Lewis and Clark slept here, which I think is quite interesting, because the Missouri River comes right through here, and I'll get to that and show you. But that's the Missouri then, in now. And Lewis and Clark slept here, right where I stand. Okay, I found a Nebraska historical marker, the steamboat Bertrand. During the mid-19th century, the steamboat played a major role in the settlements and the development of the nation. March of 1865, the fully laden stern-wheeler Bertrand left St. Louis under the command of Captain James Yore. The cargo of the general merchandise and mercury used in the refinement of gold was bound for the frontier mining towns near Fort Benton, Montana Territory, at the headwaters of the Missouri. Hopefully now we're going to go find the steamboat. Alright guys, we're at the Missouri River overlook. This is where the DeSoto River, or excuse me, DeSoto Lake and the Missouri River meet. And this is inside the wildlife sanctuary. And I gotta be honest, the river, I don't know if you can tell on the video, river's moving pretty good. Let me get to a place where we can stop and maybe you can see it. But she is a moving. And she goes all the way around the sanctuary. This is more of a marshy section. I'm catching lots of birds on the water. I tried to get some coming in, but I missed them. But there's a ton of birds back here. Here's where we are.